welcome back to another great episode of Kyndra's Corner, Friday night edition of comedy. I need y'all to please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, because I don't need y'all missing out on these underground comedians. Okay? Don't need y'all missing out on these exclusive guests. All right? I don't need y'all missing out. Okay? Now, you know what? I got a special guest in the building today. He has been doing comedy longer than some of y'all been alive. All right, he's just that old. He's Morgan Freeman's age. All right, he's one of those people who loves neck bones because they really do be busting. He's cooked his own neck a couple of times. He tried to cook mine too because that's how much he loves neck bones, and he loves to drink the chips at the end. Without further ado, let me bring C Bear, the comedian, to the stage. What the heck is up with you?
Beep, 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 beep. Nah, I'll just play. What's going on? What's going on, Mommy Cat? What's going on? Yo,
Mommy Cat in the building.
Mommy Cat. What's going on? Who's watching, the viewers, and what's going on? The future viewers that's going to see this.
Of course, because you're the one who brings in the people as well. Because you're just that popping, right? So that's what it is. That's what it is. Well, thank you so much for coming on my platform. I love it. Thank you for not. For realizing that I was not a robo person, I wasn't spam, and you responded to my message request. Or did you think I was spam?
Hey, look, I give everybody the opportunity until you told me you're a robot. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, you know what? Let me go ahead. Since this is on the topic of social media, let me give the interesting news of the week, and I just need your honest thoughts about this, right? So. A while back, a TikToker confronted a man who had allegedly posted racist comments online. So instead of arguing in the comments, the TikToker said, okay, either you're going to apologize, because she pulled up on him. Black woman pulled up on him and said, you're going to either apologize or I'm exposing your Grindr account to your wife. What are your thoughts on that, C-Bear?
Hilarious. I had to speak on. That's hilarious. He had a Grindr account, so he's the one getting bit.
You doing the bending like Janet Jackson said? You doing the bending?
He's getting bit. He's not doing the bending. He's getting bit. That's he's a her him. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna be popularly correct. How do I feel about that? I mean, for a comedian, you're supposed to have tough skin, so they can talk all what they want. I mean, it's up to you to counteract of what people's opinion of you is. Usually, you're not supposed to care. You're just supposed to push on and be the special person that you want to be, or the better comedian that you want to be. See, me, I would have just left it alone, left it right there on the stage, or left it right there on the phone, because I don't know this person. I don't have to do all that. That seems like extra work for me, because I got to find the account. I got to send black male messages like, look at you, I see your penis in your mouth. Like it's like that's too much work. It's too much work. I might as well just say, all right, cool, dude, and then just walk on.
Now, let me ask you this question. I know how people take stuff seriously on the internet. What's the longest time that you remember going back and forth with someone arguing online? The longest time.
The longest time? All right. It was this one meme I commented on where there was like a bigger set woman, like she was a double XL, and I told her that her shoes was kind of leaning to the side, like they was about to bust open like a can of Pringles, and one of her friends, I guess, didn't like what I said. They said, "Oh, you're not small either," and I was like, "I know." She's not small either. She was like, she ate two of me. Like, and I'm
a Rasputia.
Yeah, you hear me? And I don't feel that. I get y'all trying to be sexy and stuff with the heels, but sometimes, like, I can't wear certain things. Then you gotta say to yourself, I can't wear this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like thongs. I'm sorry, bigger ladies. Thongs is, you got one pieces for you. Two pieces is no. Two pieces is no. You think guys over here talking about, she looks delicious. They're like, I think she's double stuffed. Like, just saying. I mean, I don't be out here wearing Speedos. I don't have my belly all here swinging and swinging around. You know what I mean? I know my limits.
You know what? You know what you just thought? I just thought about. I don't know how much you had watched SpongeBob growing up or anything else in that manner. When SpongeBob was worth watching at one point, like in like the second season, early 2000s, but SpongeBob and Patrick were looking for Gary. So Patrick shook his belly with the canned cat food, and he was shaking it as he's walking around. Have you ever just shook your belly as you're just walking around?
That's me peacocking for my wife. You know what I mean? I shake my belly when I'm ready to mate. I shake that belly. You know what I mean? Baby, come on. You know what time it is.
I love how you said wife and not your side piece or just not one of your 5 women or something like that, right?
Yeah, right. Look. I'm not out here trying to do none of that, man. I'm just out here trying to be successful. I'm trying to be, trying to be on these better stages, doing better things, making people laugh, because that's what I love to. This is my passion, to make people feel better by laughter.
That's it.
What's my outtake on life?
But and let me say this. I'm glad that you never it didn't get too far where that woman, her friend, didn't try to come find you for what you said. Because, people will take stuff seriously. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to answer this random poll. I mean, the interesting news. But if I'm not mistaken, I remember Mike Epps. Mike had said that he was going back and forth with this kid. They said something. He didn't know it was a kid. He thought it was an adult. He's going back and forth. He had to go he had to go pay for a private investigator. Finds out the person who's behind the screen was a 9-year-old. And imagine you arguing back. But you know what? Kids will take it there. Kids,
they're mean.
Have you ever gone back and forth, caught yourself going back and forth with a child for a long time?
Yes. But first of all, I just want, before we get into that, the one arguing with the children, I wanted to answer your question. I don't believe they would have came to find me because, they say birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah. So
if she was a Respucia, the other one was a Respucia, and I live on the 5th floor, and you got to use the stairs. So I don't think they'll come up, or I would have heard them coming.
Wait, would you have flown out the window? How would you have gotten away if you see that they coming up?
Got away? Look, Mama Cat, you got to understand something. I'm a gentleman. So the only thing I would have do was I would sat down and fed her. You want some of these collard greens and neck bones? I got it. I'm a good cook.
Oh gosh. Well, let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna answer this. So let me just say this, right? I think you have to have way too much time in your hands, and meaning in the sense where, you must not have no type of job. You must probably be like, I don't know, because the girl was young too. Because I'm like, do you not have a job? Like, that's just way too much time to be sitting here, doing all that investigation. Let people just be racist. Let them listen. Let them just be racist. I've had folks say whatever that they said about me behind an account that only had like 1 follower, like they were following like 1 person, or had like 000 no posts. I'm not arguing with that. Like, if you listen, I always say to folks who, especially these men who try to come at me in my DMs and they be like, "You're so beautiful," and I'm like, "Sir, why don't you have a profile picture? Are you afraid of your own face?" I don't trust that. I feel like it could be a transgender cat who's behind the scenes trying to talk to me, like, But hey. I guess, listen, he learned that day. I've had other people who told me that they have literally pulled up on folks and they were too afraid to come outside. I'm telling you, man, like it's never that serious. To me, it's never that serious. But hey, good for him.
First of all, you said a transgender cat. Listen.
Yes. Yes. I was like, I don't know if you got that. It's like it could be a trend. I'm just saying, like, I don't, so that's my thoughts. But hey, good.
I have learned my lesson about not talking about the transgenders and gays. Okay, I've learned my lesson. I don't know if you ever seen that. You seen that Carlos off of 85 South.
He said when they like, so say what you gotta say.
Yeah, say what you said, Mr. Funnyman. So that happened to me actually.
Tell a story. Tell a quick story.
Man. Oh man. So I got on stage, right? And the people like they had like this gay pride in the back of the stage, and I didn't see them. So I said, I'm moving here from Alabama to Atlanta, and I didn't know it was this gay. And the only thing I heard was, take that nigga off the stage. I was like, what? Y'all don't like the truth? Like, what do you mean? Like, I got one stage, bro. Man, look, listen. I'm here in Atlanta, and all the viewers, if you're not in Atlanta or you are in Atlanta, people that's from Atlanta say, don't say that because Atlanta is not that gay. Have you looked around? But two, like, I understand that after the Olympics and everything, everybody's coming here. They had it, you've heard of the gold rush. They had a rainbow rush, and pretty much it happened. It happened. It's okay. I'm gonna do like when white people be saying, I have a black friend. I have gay friends. I have a gay best friend. I call him my brother, my brother's sister. He loves it.
You say your breast?
He loves it. So when I tell facts on stage and everything else, and you get mad, that just means that you're mad that you're gay. Don't be mad that you're gay. You're gay.
Gosh, you know what? You know what? Let me ask you this question before I go to the random poll for a night. Let me ask you this, because I have seen these videos where, guys, like, they'd be like, oh, we're the gay men, that you would think, or a man you would think that the man is hitting on the woman that they're with. Like, if a guy and a girl out, and so, but instead that guy is actually hitting on the guy. And I've seen posts where people like, man, these guys in Atlanta, man, when they hit on me so much, I just say appreciate it and I keep it moving. How percentage wise, how often have you gotten hit on by a guy without realizing, or you realize he said, I don't even have the energy to fight, I'm just gonna keep it moving. Just throw the peace sign and keep it moving, or I'm gonna ignore.
When I say this, don't judge me. Okay? When I say this. All right. So yes, I do get hit on. I remember walking down Midtown and I got hit with, what up, Thickums? Yeah. I had an old, I call him an old silver fox. Man got a big old chain, head dude, gay as hell. Looked at me, he was like, you look like a whole stack. I was like, sir, thank you. Licked his lips and everything. I was like, damn, I must be a lemon bar, because that nigga was fucking, you doing that shit. I was like, I must be a lemon head. I must be, it's crazy. But that shit was crazy to me. And I was like to myself, I was like, man, if only I could get hit on like this by women. That'd be great.
When's the last time you had a woman hit on you? When's the last time you had a woman hit on you?
It was a white woman one day on stage that said I was handsome. My wife doesn't say it a lot. She says it when she wants something. That's how I know it's a code word. Oh, baby, you looking handsome and sexy. What you want? Like, it's like one of those.
Congratulations on your marriage. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, let's go to the random poll of the night. So that's let's go to the random. So here's a question. Who was someone that you stepped out of your comfort zone to get to know and later realize it was a mistake? First or most memorable time?
It was a mistake?
You realize, like, you know what? I should not have even tried to get to know this person because that wasn't it.
I had an old friend in San Antonio that I should have left alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was a Pacific Islander, and I wasn't used to that, so it intrigued me.
Okay.
And pretty much she used her beauty against me because we became best of friends. I fell in love, and she treated me dirty. And one day I just said, "Bump it," and I left her alone. And then come to find out she was having sex with my best friend. So it was
no! Did you walk in on them? Did you walk in on them?
Oh no! My best friend told me. I was like, oh well, okay. It hurt on the inside, but you know what? It wasn't meant for me. She was a vulture.
Well, let me ask you this last question before I answer it, and then we're gonna be out. So, what was your final strike with her? Where you said, "Yeah, you the islands, and you tempted me, but you are a Jezebel."
Oh, when we had our final fight, when she told me that she was more of a man than I was. She said that she can eat pussy better than I can, and I was like, I didn't even know you ate pussy, and I was like, OMG, like, who are you? Like, how can you think that you're a better man than I am? And then I was like, I'm gonna show you how big of a man I am. And then like it went left, and then I just left, and I never talked to her again.
Oh my gosh. Not her saying. Now imagine if y'all would have had like your threesome, right? And she actually could beat you in that. Like y'all would have had to start fighting. At that point, it's acceptable for you to like, mush her across the face, pimp slap her. Like get off. It's not,
Nope. Because if that would have happened, the only thing I would have went even further and sucked on some toes and ate some booty. That was it. I have to outwit the lesbian. That's all I had to do.
Well, let me go ahead and answer this. So when I thought of this question, I remember there was this guy, I used to work at the airport, and this, dude, he was younger, right? I always had this thing about younger guys. Not somebody who just, y'all, let me caveat, nobody who just turned 18, okay? I don't want to deal with nobody who's way older. Because I had this guy had a conversation with the other day who's like 9.5, 10 years older than me. And I was asked, so, when you get older, there are certain questions that you ask that are important. Like, okay, I'm going to ask you something, C-Bear. Do you have life insurance?
Yes.
Good. So when I asked the brother this, he said, why? And so, you know how when someone says something, then you kind of think like, hold on, wait. Hold on, what'd you just say? You know how you can just kind of take a step back for a moment?
Yeah.
You got to regroup. And I said, did you just say why? He's like, yeah, why? Because this is important to, important information. It's important because nobody wants to pass a hat and have a fish fry for to collect money for your funeral. Okay, we're not doing a fish fry and the neighborhood fish fry and a garage sale for you, right? I even said, hey, so when's the last time you've been to the doctor? My health good. Okay, you know what? So with that being said, younger guys, and I know like if they're like, 26, 27, they may not think about that as much, but it's easier versus some people who are older stuck in their ways, right? This guy, really, really handsome young man. And he drove in the airport. I'm sure at every airport they have those motorized, like the actual motorized cars that go up and down all day, just drive it. And I said, oh, he's so cute and everything else like that. He was so freaking annoying. Like literally, he said that he was complaining about his manager. She's like, man, she's trying to cut my hours. And I'm listening to the story. You know how you listen to the story, but then you realize that person's the problem the whole time, but you don't want to burst their bubble to let them know, like, bro, sounds like you're the problem because they would call you a hater. So I'm listening to him. I'm like, yeah, you're lazy. He would sometimes come to work with a do-rag on. That is like, bro, leave the do-rag at the house. C-Bear, do you go to work with your do-rag on?
No. I don't wear do-rags. I feel like I've grown out of the do-rag stage.
Okay. Good. He would show up to work with his do-rag on. He, like, and I'm like, and then he'll show up with the, I knew those chains that he got was from the gumball machine because sometimes his neck was green. I said, sir, you got a lot of nerve to be bold sitting here wearing that gas station gumball machine chains. Take it off. Get some real chains around here, right? So just realizing he was annoying. Like I said, okay, I can get you something from my kiosk. Us women, we like you. We'll show him ways. Like, yeah, like I'm gonna pay your rent because I like you. I'm gonna pay for your haircut. Let me massage those feet that look like they about to go ahead and collect the wild. Get some dead rodents and stuff like that. Let me massage them because I like.
Where you get those at?
Oh, I'm that woman.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna sprinkle this for your wife. Hold on, I'm giving this for your wife.
Yeah. How's that?
So you can be the peacock and shake your belly like, oh yeah, it's time. So yeah,
about to make another one, Coach.
So just to answer that question, it was because I realized I would say within a couple of weeks, and I'm like, no, let me not try to deal with the annoyance, but it was a couple of weeks because I'm a woman. I'm a firm believer as women, we can shoot our shot at guys. We can say, oh my gosh, you're really handsome. It's nothing wrong with that. In my honest opinion, but women, oh, you're just being a pygmy. No, you're being desperate if you keep chasing after that gentleman when he's already has shown you that he's not interested, right? So that's what I would say. Just the fact that this guy was young, annoying. He's like, oh yeah, I know I look good. All the women want me. Sir, I bet you still live at home with your mom. Okay, you're probably in the basement. Probably still get on punishment. Stop that. Probably still on punishment, man. So yeah, that's it. That's in the show. Listen, I want you, C-Bear. Thank you so much for coming on. Shout yourself out. Where can people, your next show, social media, any merch? This is your time. Go.
This is my time to shine. All right. So get this, y'all. I am C-Bear. You can find me on all platforms of C-Bear the Comedian. Yes. C-Bear the Comedian. If you're here in Atlanta, I'm on the shows of the Schizo Gang. If you go on Instagram, it'll be Schizo, Skit, Sound, and Soul. I am on that improv group, and we sing, we dance, we do everything. It's a great show. You should come to the next one. It's going to be February 24th. Now, I am also doing a show every other Thursday in Hollywood, Atlanta, downtown, called C-Bear's Laugh and Grooves with my team called A Tribe Called Humor. Yes, me, another comedian, and DJ, and we light the stage up with inviting other comedians and artists and poets and everything to come there and show their talents, and we have a great time with nothing but laughter and grooving it out, Also, let's see what else. I think that's it. I mean, as of right now, I'm going to be on other things, but I can't shout that out because I signed NDAs and I'm gonna be on TV,
man! I signed an NDA. Do you? Let me ask you this question: do you miss the good old days where they weren't making you sign NDAs?
No, because it keeps me honest. Like, I need that NDA because I'll be over here. Because people be cursing me out and talk about, you ain't know nothing. And I'll be like, if you only knew.
Well, listen, I definitely appreciate you, man. You carried the show. Next time you come on, it's going to be called C-Bear's Corner. Okay, that's what it's going to be called. All right, go
on. How they doing it now? My hands are too fat. It don't look. It doesn't form into a heart. It forms into like it's like congested. Like it's a congested heart. Like it's my fingers.
Every time you get on stage, man, the room shakes. I love it. I love it. So listen, man, y'all please make sure you guys support, especially out here in the city and whatnot. Support C-Bear. Don't run up on him like he no groupie, okay, like you a groupie and whatnot. He's a regular person.
I mean, I do take groupies. If you can keep a secret.
Okay. Wife, cover your ears. Cover your ears. He didn't mean that. Make sure you guys show him love. Please don't be no ghost follower. Repost his material and all that type of stuff. And with that being said, man, I need the rest of y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell on. And with that being said, y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. We are out. We're out.